Welcome back. In today's lesson, you are learning how to solve trigonometric equations in all four quadrants. You'll also identify the reference angle, which is the basic angle, and decide in which quadrant give the correct signs and find all possible solutions for sine, cosine, and tangent. Just understand the basics first, that in first quadrant it's 0 to 90 degree. So here all positive, sine, cos, tan, all positive. In the second quadrant, which is still 190 to 180 degree in between, so here sine is positive. In the third quadrant, 180, between 180 to 270 degree, so that is tan positive, and between 270 to 360 degree cos positive. So here it is 90, 180, 270 and 360 degree. Alright, so if you are getting your reference angle, it will be always in the first quadrant. So you just write down whatever angle you are getting, that's the same. In sine, obviously you will be having 180 minus theta, and in the third quadrant, when tan is positive, 180 plus theta, and in the fourth quadrant, 360 minus theta. You remember that you have, it's the basic angle theta, and if your angle is here, then obviously it means 180 minus theta. And if your angle, I'm just making this separate, then you will understand. This is theta, first quadrant, second quadrant, your reference angle is there. So that is 180 minus theta. If it is in the third quadrant, then this is 180 plus theta. And if it is in the fourth quadrant, then it will be 360 plus theta. When the angle is in first quadrant, all positive, you can remember like ASTC, if you remember this. So you can easily find out in which quadrant which trigonometric function or ratio is positive. If in the second quadrant sine is positive, then tan and cos, they both are negative. If it in the third quadrant tan is positive, then sine and cos is negative. In fourth quadrant, if cos is positive, then the other two trigonometric ratio, which is sine and tan, they are negative. So let's begin the questions. October-November 2021, paper 2-2, question number 22. Solve the equation 7 sine x plus 2 equals to 0, 0 to 360 degree. So you just find out 7 sine x is equals to minus 2. Sine x is equals to minus 2 over 7. X is equals to sine inverse. You just find out what is 2 over 7. So sine inverse 2 upon 7. So it's equals to 16.6. Your basic angle or the reference angle is 16.6 degree, but your ratio is negative. So negative means not here, even not here, because the sine ratio is negative. So it's in the third and the fourth quadrant. In the third quadrant is 180 plus theta. And in the fourth quadrant is 360 minus theta. So you just find out that is equals to 196.6 degrees, and that is equals to 343.4 degrees. Now the next question, October-November 2021, paper 2-1 and question 20. Solve this question. So this is 3 times 2 plus cos x equals to 5. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 3 cos x is equals to 5. 3 cos x is equals to 5 minus 6, which is equals to minus 1. So cos x is equals to minus 1 over 3. Now you're going to find out the reference angle. Cos inverse 1 over 3. Your sine, your its cos is negative, so we'll have to see in which quadrant it is. Otherwise, you just find out what is cos inverse 1 over 3. Don't put minus sign to find the reference angle. Okay, so that is cos inverse 1 upon 3, and then you'll be getting 70.5 degrees, which is not the right answer. What do? You know that it is cos is negative. It's not all positive. It's not cos positive. We'll have to see in these two quadrants, which is 180 minus theta and 180 plus theta. Alright, so you just find out how much is 180 minus 70.5, which is equals to 109.5, or 180 plus 70.5, which is equals to 250.5 degrees. Alright, move to the next question. So part B of the same question, 5 tan x is equals to 1. So tan x is equals to 1 over 5. So x equals to tan inverse 1 over 5. So you are getting 11.3 degrees. Okay, so here it is 11.3 degrees, and it's a positive fraction. Positive means here and here. So you will have the same answer for this question, that is it is equals to the same number, 11.3 degrees, or 180 plus, because it's in the third quadrant, 191.3 degrees. Now the next question, solve the equation tan x is equals to 2, x is equals to tan inverse 2. Only 2. That is equals to 63.43. It means 63.4 degrees. So you know that your number is positive. It's here and it's here. So this is 63.4 degrees, or 180 plus 63.4 degrees. That is equals to 243.4 degrees. Next question is 3 tan x equals to minus 4. So tan x is equals to minus 4 over 3. X equals to tan inverse 4 over 3. We just check to get the reference angle. So that is it's equals to 4 upon 3, and it's equals to 53.1 degrees. Your basic angle is 53.1 degrees, but you know that it's not here. Even it's not here because it's negative. So it's in the second and the fourth quadrant, will be 180 minus theta and 360 minus theta. So 180 minus 53.1, and 360 minus 53.1. Find out both answers. 180 minus 53.1 is equals to 126.9 degrees. And the other answer is 360 minus 53.1. That is equals to 306.9 degrees. So this is March 2020 paper 2 question 19 part B. Solve the equation 4 cos x plus 2 equals to 3. So that is 4 cos x is equals to 3 minus 2, which is 1. Cos x is equals to 1 over 4. X is equals to cos inverse 1 upon 4, and it's positive. Now we are getting 75.5 degrees. As it is positive, so it's here and cos positive here. So the first angle is 75.5 and the second angle is 360 minus 75.5 degrees. So you will have 360 minus 75.5 degrees. That's equals to 284.5. 75.5 and 284.5 degrees. This question is when sine x is equals to 0.36, what is x? So x equals to sine inverse 0.36. Sorry. That is equals to 21.1, which is an acute angle. You know that it is, your sine is a positive here and here. So other angle, the obtuse angle will be 180 minus 21.1. So 180 minus 21.1, that is equals to 158.9 degrees. Now this question, tan x equals to 1 upon square root 3. So x is equals to tan inverse 1 upon square root 3. One upon square root 3. You are getting 30 degrees. So you know that this is tan positive, it's here and it's here, 30 degree or 180 plus 30 degree. So you will have 210 degrees. So you can have 30 degrees or 210 degrees. So mostly the questions are the same. So that's all for today's lesson on solving trigonometric equations in all 4 quadrants, and practice a few more questions and then you can easily find out all the correct answers. So obviously it will helpful for you. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye bye.